Yo! What's up, everyone? Second Channel Ram back again with a brand new episode of Month of EVO. This is the series where we talk about one fighting game for the month that EVO is taking place, and we are coming close to the end with less than a week left of this series, so we're wrapping it up with just a few more games. So for today, we are still on the subject of platformers. We're like on our last one. So yeah, today we're talking about the game that I'm pretty sure a lot of people forgot existed, but the roster is very questionable. Today we're talking about Brawlhalla.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Lore dump. If you came from the first channel, you already know this, but I've actually played Brawlhalla a lot on the main channel with mostly friends and my brother. We used to play Brawlhalla a lot, and yeah, during COVID, so there wasn't much games we could play together with me and my friends. So Brawlhalla was one of them. So I have a slight bias toward Brawlhalla. I actually did a video not too long ago of revisiting the game because I was playing mostly during COVID, and then I recently checked it out to see how it was doing now. And yeah, so little small bias, but also be very critical because I have a few critiques about Brawlhalla. But yeah. So what is Brawlhalla? So Brawlhalla is a platform fighter. Um and yeah, so Brawlhalla contains mostly original characters. Most big name platformers like Smash, Multiverses, Nick All-Star Brawl all have mostly iconic characters, whether it be video game characters, TV show characters, or just movie characters. So this game, starting roster and characters they have are all OCs to Brawlhalla with all brand new characters that no one probably has seen before because they're all new. They're all made for this game. They're all brand new. They're all OCs basically. So that's something I can kind of respect about Brawlhalla, that I don't know when it came out, but it did come out after Smash, so having this kind of pressure to beat Smash and having all these not old, but new characters is a pretty good step, you know? You don't see that in any newer platformers that much. They're all with all these big names, big characters, which are very cool still, but there's not much OCs. So Brawlhalla is only OCs, mostly, and I'll talk about that in a bit. So gameplay wise, it's like another platformer, so except there's a bit more button control. Okay, so there's heavy attacks and light attacks, so you can spam, you also can do heavies. You can charge some heavies to do charge punches. So here's the thing about this game, so everyone has signature weapons. So you all start a game with no weapons. So everybody has bare fists, and everybody has the same moves with those fists. You can just spam punch or charge punch, uppercut, spike maybe. Um, and yeah, so everybody has the same when they have no weapon, but everybody has two weapons that they specialize in. So there's items. There's a boomerang, which I'm pretty sure you do know what it does. There's a bomb. There's a landmine. There's a horn that summons a fireball across the screen, and there's another bomb sort of, but it does more. It's a sticky bomb, I think. And there's the weapon item, which gives you your signature weapon. Everybody has two, so mostly everybody does different things, but there's usually at least four common weapons archetypes: guns, spears, swords, and gloves. So you'll see throughout the game that everybody at least has two of those. So, like the character I was using, oh, there's also like there's like spears and like a lancer spear. So yeah, my character had a spear and a lancer spear. Another character might have gloves and a gun, which is actually a pretty common duo amongst some types of characters. They have gloves and guns. So the gloves obviously do big punches, command grabs. Spears, they're mainly like pretty quick, do little damage. Lancers usually can usually have like kind of like boosters, so like if you want to get back to this arena stage, you can use those to fly up. They do pretty good damage, but they are slow. So guns, they're guns, and yeah, that's kind of the most common ones. There's that. So everyone has their own weapon, and that's kind of what makes everybody different because they all have different combinations. So yeah, that's how everybody plays. There's no final smash, no cinematic stuff in here, just straight battle. Nobody has special moves. Like everyone you can see is kind of similar but different because they all have different weapons, but they're all pretty much similar in what they do. So that's kind of the cool thing, but also a little basic. I don't know. It's pretty cool that everybody has their own weapon that you have to pick up. Like if there's like a match of 4 and like they spawn one at a time, you have to wait till like 4 spawn and then yeah. So since I said there was 2 signature weapons. So when you pick up an item the first time, it gives you one of them, but eventually if you get hit enough, they just fall off. And then if you pick up another item, it'll be your other weapon, and just keep rotating. And yeah. So the stages are like a platformers. Now these stages are kind of so in similar stages like in Smash and Multiverses, there's like one big platform and 2 like little platforms. Here is like kind of like some have that archetype, but some are mostly like kind of bigger. So like they're a bit more. The stages are kind of more unique, sort of. Sort of because like some Smash stages are cooler than this one, but yeah, they don't arc. There's no stage interaction like there is with the other stages in Smash or Multiverses, which is kind of a W and an L. It's a W because like there's no distractions, but an L because there's like get a little lame, basic, but yeah. Yeah, that's kind of it mechanically, like how the game plays. So yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about the roster real quick. So I was saying that it has very controversial, not really controversial, like has some strange picks for its roster. So I did say that there is all original characters, but this game's been out for a while, and there's been many collabs. So we have, I don't know who made this game. I'm gonna assume Ubisoft, but I need to double check. But the roster has some very strange picks. It's kind of like a Fortnite collabs, like Fortnite collabs. It's kind of what the roster feels like if it was Fortnite made a bunch of fighting game, kind of like Multiverse. But anyways, there's one of the starting characters is Rayman from Rayman. If you know what that is, that's kind of why I say made by Ubisoft. But there's some cartoon characters that get added as collabs. So there's here's the funny part. There's a lot of Nickelodeon collabs, and Nick All-Stars Brawls exist. So that's weird. There's SpongeBob and SpongeBob characters, so SpongeBob, Patrick, I think Sandy as well. I think the newest one, it seems like there's Kung Fu Panda. There's been Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think Ben 10, because I think there was a Ben 10 stage. There's also more Rayman characters. There's a few indie games like Rayman and Shovel Knight. There's a Star Wars collab, so like these are getting kind of weird. I think there's a God of War collab with Kratos. I think. there's fighting game collabs, so this is starting to get a little wild. There's been a Tekken collab and a Street Fighter collab, and I'm pretty sure you know off rip, it's a bit sketch. There's already a very famous platformer fighter with Street Fighter and Tekken characters. Street Smash. So, and they have more characters from there, so like in Smash there's only like 2 Street Fighter and 1 Tekken. They have Jin, Nina, and Yoshimitsu from Tekken. And Street Fighter they have a lot, I think. So there's like Sakura, Kuma, Ryu, Chun, Ken maybe, I don't remember who it was. But there's quite a few Street Fighter characters. Which I think I pointed this out in the video I made a couple of months ago. Like, that's pretty strange. It's pretty sus. But yeah, there's a lot of different collabs in this game. Apparently this game is on this 33rd season. So that's a long. I didn't know Brawlhalla was out for this long. But yeah. So that's a pretty big roster. It does have a battle pass, which you can use it to claim skins, kind of like Multiverse's battle pass. But yeah, now the vibe of it is kind of like God of War vibe. So that kind of thing, like kind of how like Soul Calibur, Skullgirls, Guilty Gear all have their own like theme. That's kind of what this has. Because Brawlhalla is similar to Brawlhalla. I think it's a game too. Also, it's a real thing. I'm not sure. But yeah. Visually, there's no 3D models in this game. It's all 2D, 2D artwork. So in Smash and Multiverses, we had 3D models. So everybody's like a 2D cartoony character. So that's interesting. It's just the collab characters do look pretty good, especially the cartoon ones, because they fit pretty well in Brawlhalla, so they fit in the art style of it, and it's very cool. I think it's pretty nice. It's not bad looking. I think in this entire series so far, I think we've only had like 1 or 2 games that had bad visuals. So these are no different. These are again not bad. They're not 3D, but for 2D, they're pretty good. They're up there with Skullgirls as 2D characters, so I think they're pretty nice. So, modes is actually quite a lot, for Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla seems more like a, what could be like a mobile game. It's a very, mode-heavy game. So, there's online, offline, ranked, and yeah. But there's modes in them. So online we have 4 one-on-one free-for-all, which is 4 people. So yeah, which is something they should do in Multiverses. So there's that. There's 2-on-2, 3-on-3 ranked, 2-on-2 ranked, 3-on-3 ranked, and 1-on-1 ranked in ranked mode. So there's 2 different types of online. There's online regular and online ranked. So which one you want to do? There's practice. There's arcade mode, which is called tourney mode, which is you basically fight 4 different fights, and you try to get to the top. So it's all free for all, which is 4 people. And yeah, so it is a free game, by the way. So with that being said, there's a lot of modes for free games, so that's pretty cool. I know it's like a lot of free games. The 2 free games we had talked about are pretty cool mode-wise. So the other free game I think we talked about was oh no wait, all the free games we talked about. So we talked about Idol Showdown, Brawlhalla, and Multiverses, and they all have more modes than some of these paid-for fighting games, so that's pretty interesting. Take that as you will, but that's pretty cool. Yeah. So there's a lot of modes in this game. I don't think it's been an EVO, but it does have a competitive field, so It does have run tournaments and stuff. There's a lot of tournaments, I think. But yeah, so I don't think it's been at EVO. I could be wrong. It's been out for a while, so it might have snuck in there. But yeah, Brawlhalla maybe, maybe. But yeah. Long story short, Brawlhalla. It's a fun game. Yeah. Do I prefer it over multiverses? No. Again, I did play a lot of it, so I kind of liked it a lot at first, but like now it's kind of it's still fun. Like I was having fun recording the footage for it, but if you want a free platformer, maybe try Multiverses. Brawlhalla is a good pick. Multiverse is my preference, but yeah, I still like Brawlhalla. Let's see, what else can I talk about it? Visually, okay, well yeah, music it's pretty. I even think like Han, it's kind of bland. Multiverse had better music for being a free game, and Idol Showdown. And here the music games kind of sucks. In fact, I don't think there's much music when you're playing. There's also no voice actor, so some of these basic characters, all you hear in battle is just punching noise and stuff like that. Some Smash characters have no voices, but here, like, nobody talks. I don't know any about the collab characters because I don't own any or didn't fight any online, so I can't really say anything about that. But yeah, there's not much noise in this game at all. The loudest thing in this game is the ring out in the narrator. But yeah, so now that's it. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, like the video, sub. I'll be joining you guys tomorrow for day 27 of month of EVO. And yeah, if you guys enjoy, like and sub. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.